So, welcome to day 2 of your beginner series. Let's come onto the mat. I'll say grab a cushion or a pillow, or if you have a block, then please grab that. Let's come into a comfortable seated position. And I just want to say thank you for everyone that's joining me, for everyone that's following this series. Come into a comfortable seated position, and we're going to kind of pick off from where we left off from session 1. We're going to draw the chin into the chest and reach through the crown. We're going to draw the belly button up and into the spine and drop the shoulder blades down so the shoulders are nice and relaxed. And we're going to relax the jaw. And just checking in with how you're doing today. Just noticing the quality of the breath coming in and out of the body. Maybe just noticing how the body's feeling. Maybe just checking in with your energy today. Just checking to see if your mind is busy or if it's calm. Just bringing your attention to your breath here. So we're going to connect in with our Ujjayi breath. That's breathing in and out through the nose, making the in-breath as long as the out-breath. And just gently closing the back of the throat and drawing the chin in, making an ocean-like wave. Feeling the gentle rising of the chest and the abdomen as you breathe in and out. And on your next inhale, just reaching up, we're going to take some circles here. So we're just going to warm through the body, kind of keeping that head rooted on top of the hips as we breathe in and as we breathe out. Just letting go of any tension. And then taking those circles the other way. So 3 circles one way and then 3 circles the other way. Just warming up that core. And you can smile if you want. And as you exhale, let's come to centre. Let's take the arms by the side of our body, and inhale, we're going to swoop the hands up. Nice active arms as we come into high prayer. And exhale, we're going to turn the hands in the opposite direction and come all the way down. Inhale, sweep up. Nice strong arms, really reaching up. Exhale. Come down. Inhale, reaching all the way up. And exhale, reaching down. We're going to inhale, we're going to take that left hand onto the right knee and take our gaze behind us. We're going to draw that chin in, draw the belly button up into the spine and take that twist. Just breathing in and out through the nose, making the in-breath as long as the out-breath. Just feeling the air coming in and out of the ribs and in and out of the abdomen. Just seeing if this is true for you. And as we exhale, we're going to bring the arms up and take it over to the other side. So drawing that chin in, breathing in and out through the nose, making the in-breath as long as the out-breath. Taking your gaze, your drishti, over your shoulder. And finding a gazing point here. It's our point of meditation. Yoga is an active meditation. And as we exhale, we're going to come to centre. So we're going to come onto all fours and come into some cat-cows. But let's find our placement first. So just bringing, you can work with or without the cushion. I'm going to use the cushion just for demonstration for you. It's about being kinder to the body as well. Just easing the body into your practice. So let's kind of bring the hands so that they're stacked under the shoulders. So wrists are stacked under the shoulders. And we want to spread the fingers wide. Push the fingers into the mat and suck the palms up. Let's just move over in small circles over the hands so we can feel the fingers start to activate. And then taking it the other way. And the reason I do this is to kind of take the pressure off the wrist, because a lot of people get wrist problems in yoga, and it's because they don't really know how to use the hands when they're standing. Okay, so taking the knees hip distance apart and the wrists are hip distance apart. On your next inhale, we're going to draw the belly button up and in, draw the spine towards the ceiling, drop the head, draw the pelvis in towards the belly button, and have a nice stretch here, stretching through the shoulders. And as you exhale, we're going to drop the belly, lift the sacrum, lift the heart. Inhale into your cat, drawing the belly button up and in, stretching through those shoulder blades, and exhale, releasing out. So inhale, reaching up and in, drawing that belly button into the spine, and exhale, releasing out. Inhale, so one more in your own time, and exhale. I'm going to take the cushion away for a little bit. Okay, so we're just going to do some balancing poses here. So we're going to extend that right leg back. We're going to turn that little toe so it squares off to the back of the mat. So just finding your balance here. And although this looks really simple, it can be quite difficult if you've not really kind of balanced the core for a long while. And as you exhale, let's take that left arm forward, taking your gaze towards your middle finger or your thumb. And we're going to breathe here. So connecting in with that Ujjayi breath, making the in-breath as long as the out-breath. You can take your gaze towards your thumb or your finger. Thumb. Breathing in and out through the nose. And as we exhale, gently release. Shake the tailbone out. We're going to take it over to the other side. So activating that left leg back, extending it out towards the other end of the mat, and turning that little toe down. As we inhale, we're going to extend the right arm in front of us. We're going to take our gaze to our middle finger, or turn the hand and take it towards the thumb. Just breathing in and out through the nose and taking our gaze towards our dristi, our thumb or our finger. Just breathing in and out. And as we exhale, let's gently release down. So today we're going to take you through a vinyasa, chaturanga, but we're going to break this down. So let's just start, shake everything out, tuck the toes under, and we're just going to sit back onto our heels. So just have a nice stretch through the feet, and inhale, draw back. Exhale, stretch back into the feet, so you should start to feel the fascia of the feet, the skin, the muscles of the feet stretch. And exhale, gently release. And inhale, we're going to sit back. As we exhale, we're going to roll onto the toes and push up into our first downward dog. So let's find our foundations first. We're going to bend the knees, drop the chest towards the thighs. So extend the arms out. Make sure those fingers are active into the mat. And as we exhale, we're going to push the bum up high. So we're on the balls of our feet. And as we exhale, we're going to allow the heels to drop, to fall, wherever. And they can be here or here, it doesn't really matter. And from here, we're just going to step it out. So we're going to bend the right knee and then the left. And if you find it difficult here, you can just stay on all fours and just take one leg out and then the other. So we're going to be teaching variations for this posture. For our sun salutation A. Okay, so on your next inhale, I want you to look forward. We're going to bend the knees and then we're going to walk towards our hands. So I'm going to show you two demonstrations. We're going to walk towards our hands here, or from here, what we can do if that's difficult, we can bend, drop the knees down, step the right foot forward, and then take the left foot forward. So we're all here. Let's inhale, let's look up with a flat back. So draw them shoulder blades back together. You almost want to feel something pinching in between the shoulder blades. And we're going to exhale, we're going to fold forward. We're going to bend into the knees and we're going to gently roll all the way up to standing. Just bringing the hands into the heart space. So we're going to go for sun salutation A. So bring your feet together, bring your knees together. We're going to inhale, we're going to reach up into our high prayer. And as we exhale, we're going to fold the body forward. So we're going to bend the knees and drop the chest towards the thighs. We're going to inhale, we're going to look up with a flat back. So draw them shoulder blades back. We can have a gentle bend in the knees. As long as you're feeling it, you're doing it. As you exhale, bring the hands into the floor. And we're going to step back into your high plank. We're going to drop the knees, untuck the toes and lower the body towards the floor. We're going to inhale, we're going to look up, draw the hands by the chest and squeeze those shoulder blades. Breathing in and out through the nose, making the in-breath as long as the out-breath. And as we exhale, we're going to bring the hands by the chest. We're going to tuck those toes under. Sit back into your child's pose. So this is kind of an easier way. And as you exhale, push up into your downward dog. Okay, let's walk it out here. So bending the right knee and then the left. And again, if this feels too much for you, you can come down onto your knees and just extend one leg out and then the other. Now, when you begin this journey into downward dog, it's really important that you really kind of get the activation in the fingers. If anything, if there's too much weight in the wrist, you may want to kind of draw the bum back and find your space again. So it's good to kind of bend in and find that space. And we're just going to walk through this, kind of call it walking the dog. And again, if the shoulders are tight, you can open the hands out, just creating space for the shoulders, for any tightness. And on your next inhale, we're going to bend the knees, we're going to look forward, and we're going to walk towards our hands. If this is difficult, you can drop to the knees, step forward, and then take the other leg to the right leg. So left leg to the right leg. We're going to inhale, we're going to look up with a flat back, and exhale, fold forward. We're going to inhale, we're going to bend from the knees, hinge from the hips, and we're going to come up with a flat back into high prayer. Exhale, bring the hands into heart center. We're going to inhale into our high prayer, so drawing the arms up, and as we exhale, we're going to fold forward, so we're going to drop that chest onto the thighs. We're going to inhale, we're going to look up with a flat back. And as we exhale, we're going to bring the hands into the floor and we're going to step back into our high plank. We're going to drop the knees and draw the body towards the floor. And then inhale into our baby cobra. So hands are by the chest. We want to draw the head up. Take your gaze to your third eye, so between the brow or just above eye level. You really want to feel that squeeze, this gentle back bend, keeping both feet on the ground. And just taking a few breaths here. As you exhale, bring the hands by the chest, tuck the toes under. Let's sit back into our downward dog. And then push up into your downward dog. Sorry, push back into your child's pose and then come into your downward dog. Sorry. And we're just going to walk it out here, bending the right knee and then the left. On your next inhale, look forward. We're going to walk, step or jump to the front of your mat. Drop the knees, do whatever is needed. We're going to inhale, we're going to look up with a flat back. And exhale, fold forward. We're going to inhale, we're going to bend from the knees, hinge from the hips, and come up into your high prayer. Exhale, bring the hands to heart space. So you've done your first sun salutation A. So let's go for that again, and I'll show you the variations. Bringing the hands into heart center. Let's inhale into our high press and draw the arms up. And as we exhale, let's drop the chest towards the thighs, bend the knees. Inhale, look up with a flat back. Exhale, bring the hands into the floor. And we're going to step back into our high plank. We're going to drop the knees, lower the body towards the floor. And inhale into your baby cobra, drawing those shoulder blades back as you breathe in and out, taking your gaze towards your third eye or above eye level. And exhale, let's sit back into our child's pose. Tuck the toes under and push back into your downward dog. Walking it out here, bending the right knee and then the left, allowing the head to hang heavy. And if you feel comfortable walking to your hands, walk towards your hands. And if not, you can drop the knees, take the right foot forward and then the left foot. Let's all come together and come up with our flat back. So we're going to draw those shoulder blades back. And as we exhale, we're going to fold the body forward. We're going to bend from the knees, we're going to hinge from the hips. And then we're going to come up into your high prayer. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart space. So one more time, just to kind of get this built into our system, kind of get it into our muscle memory. Bring the hands into prayer. Let's inhale into your high prayer. Exhale, let's fold forward. Drop the chest towards the thighs. Inhale, look up with a flat back. And exhale, bring the hands into the floor. Step or jump back into your high plank. Drop the knees, lower the body towards the floor, and come up into your baby cobra. Exhale, bring the hands by the chest. We're going to tuck the toes under, and we can either come into our child's pose and come up to downward dog, or from here we can come straight into downward dog. So just walk it out here, bending the right knee and then the left. And as we exhale, look forward. We're going to walk towards the hands or drop the knees, whatever is more comfortable for you. We're going to inhale, we're going to look up with a flat back, and exhale, fold forward. We're going to inhale, we're going to bend from the knees, hinge from the hips, and come all the way up into your high prayer. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart space. Well done. Okay, so from here, we're going to draw the chin into the chest, drop the shoulders and come into mountain pose. So our next session will be taking you through sun salutation B, but for now we're just going to kind of finish here with the sun salutations. Bring the hands into prayer, and on your next inhale we're going to step back with the right foot. So we're going to take the edge of that right foot and make it parallel to the end of the mat. And then we're going to make sure that that heel is in line with the arch of the back foot. We're going to inhale, we're going to draw the arms up. So just making sure, actually bringing your hands onto your hips, making sure that that knee is stacked over the ankle. So you just start to feel a nice opening here in the thighs, and bring the hands onto the hips. Be careful that the knee doesn't rotate in or out, because it will kind of leave you without any stability for the knee. So just checking that stack there. Your knee joint is on top of the ankle, and spreading the toes just to give yourself a little bit more rooting, just kind of rooting down, as if like the little branches, little roots from the trees are coming down. And then when you have your stability, we're going to sweep the arms up and come into your warrior two. So we're going to take our gaze towards our middle finger. And we're going to breathe in and out through the nose. We can turn the hands and take your gaze towards your thumb if that's better. Bring the hands onto the hips. We're going to turn that left foot in, And we're going to turn that right foot out, taking your warrior two over to the other side. So bending into that front knee, making sure that that heel is in line with the arch of the back foot, making sure that knee is in line with the second and third toe. Bringing your hands onto your hips, feeling that lovely opening in the thighs. And we're going to inhale. We're going to come to our warrior two. And again, you can take your drishti, your gaze, to your middle finger or your thumb. Yogi's choice. Just breathing in and out through the nose and just making sure that that knee isn't going in. We're really working on these like energetic lines as we breathe in and out. And exhale, drawing that foot into centre, bring the hands onto the hips, bring the left foot forward and step forward. Bring the hands into prayer. We're going to inhale into our high prayer and exhale, we're going to fold forward. We're going to inhale, we're going to look up with a flat back, and as we exhale, we're going to bring the hands into the floor and we're going to step back into our high plank. We're going to drop the knees, lower the body towards the floor and inhale into our baby cobra. We're going to exhale, we're going to sit back into our child's pose. So we're just going to rest here, make the knees wide. You can stack the fist to rest the head. You can bring the heart arms by the sides of the body. Yogi's choice. You find what works for you, what's best for you. And just feeling the body settle down and ground and earth and connect with the earth again. So kind of coming down to where we started. Just letting everything go. Just breathing into your back body. Feeling the gentle rise and fall of the back ribs, of the lungs. And on your next inhale, we're going to come up onto all fours. Let's sit into our seat and swing the legs around. So we're just going to hold on to the back of our legs and just really nice and slowly, in a really controlled manner, just allow the body to draw down to the floor, kind of peeling down. And then when we land, draw the knees into the chest. Just rocking from left to right, just releasing any tension. And then from here, let's drop both feet to the floor. We're going to slide that left leg down. We're going to take the outer edge of the right knee, so draw the foot up, and then take it over to the left side of the body, taking our gaze over our right shoulder. And just taking some breaths here. Just feeling that expansion through the abdomen as you breathe in and out. And then bringing both knees into centre, and we're going to take it over to the other side. So sliding the right leg down and dropping the left knee over to the right side of the body and taking your gaze over your left shoulder. And just breathing in and out of the abdomen, feeling the expansion of the air in the ribs. And on your next inhale, draw the knees into the chest. Just thank your mental, emotional, physical and energetic body for coming onto the mat today. And when you're ready, just dropping your feet to the floor. If this feels comfortable here, lay here. If you've got any lower back problems, probably keep the knees up. If you want to join me in Shavasana, you can just allow the ankles to roll out, allow the palms to face the sky. If you want to, you can bring your hands onto your abdomen. Some people find it good for connection. And just feeling the body land, sink down into the ground. Taking a deep breath in through the nose And just sighing out through the mouth, letting go of everything, and taking a deep breath in through the nose, sighing out through the mouth, and again deep breath in and sighing out. Just feeling this whole body resting into the ground, coming into your natural breath. Just feeling the body settling. If the mind is active and planning and doing a whole manner of things, just bring your attention back to your breath, back to any sensations you're feeling in your body right now. And just drawing your awareness of breath into the abdomen. So just noticing the expansion of the abdomen walls as you breathe in and letting go as you breathe out. Just allowing your awareness to rest here. And taking that awareness of breath into the chest. And breathing in and out of the abdomen and the chest. Feeling the gentle rise and fall of the body as you breathe in and out. And taking that awareness of breath into the whole body. Just breathing in and out of the whole body. Feeling this whole body breathe in. And this whole body breathe out. And just allowing your awareness to rest on the still points of the breath, maybe at the top, the bottom or the middle. The natural pauses, and allowing your awareness to rest here. And if you have time, then rest here. If you want to end your practice, draw your knees into your chest. And drop the knees to one side and gently come all the way up to seated. However you get there, it doesn't matter. Just crossing the legs, bring the hands into heart center, reach through your crown, take a deep breath in through your nose. And breathe out through your mouth. Dropping the head to the palms. Giving thanks. Namaste, people. Namaste means the light in me sees the light in you. So thank you for joining me and take care. And be sure to watch out for day 3 of our 5-day beginner series. The reason I kind of put these series together is to kind of get people into preparation for kind of any yoga class. I mean, I'm doing some online yoga classes via Zoom, so they're more interactive, but this really gives you the basics of postures and a breakdown more for beginners. But also people that are experienced can really benefit from these reminders as well. But thank you for joining me. I do hope to see you on the mat on day 3. Take care. Bye.